Hi everyone, and welcome to our Trojan Label T3-OPX tech support tutorial on unpacking and assembly. Today you'll learn how to unpack your new T3-OPX from the shipping boxes. You'll also learn how to assemble the machine, and you'll learn how to power it on for the first time. Unpacking and setup of the T3-OPX print unit requires heavy lifting. Before attempting to unpack or assemble the table, ensure that you have sufficient personnel or equipment to move the table. Release the 6 clamps on the top of the crate. Remove the top panel of the crate. Release the 2 clamps on the side of the crate. Remove the 2 side panels from the crate. Remove the top corrugated cover to reveal the included accessories. Set aside the top tray for now. Remove the print unit brackets from the tip tray. On the mail table, position 2 nuts on each rail. That's 4 total. Hold the bracket against the side of the table. Align each of the nuts on the rail to the holes on the mounting supports and faceplate. Secure the support assembly using the longer supplied bolts to the upright supports. Use the shorter bolts to secure the faceplate. Do not fully tighten the bolts yet. Measure from the right edge of the table to the left side of the first support. It should be 15.75 inches or 400 millimeters. Now tighten all 8 bolts to secure the support assembly to the table. Repeat the process for the second support assembly on the other side of the table. Remove the 2 cross brackets from the packaging. Position each bracket across the table on top of the upright supports. Ensure the nuts on each bracket are facing up. Attach the cross brackets to the upright using the remaining longer supplied bolts. Slide the 2 nuts on each cross bracket to the center before proceeding. Remove the print unit and the touchscreen support assembly and place them on the cross brackets, sliding each of the 4 nuts until they're aligned with the holes. Secure the assembly to the cross brackets using the 4 supplied thumb screws. Do not tighten the bolts yet. Remove the foam pad from the packaging and place it on the mail table. This will serve to protect the print unit and the table during assembly. Remove the print unit from the packaging. With an assistant, lift the print unit and position it under the support bracket on the table. Remove the 3 securing pins from the top of the print unit and set them aside. Using a 2.5 mm Allen wrench, remove the screws securing the top cover of the print unit and set it aside. Remove the 3 print height actuators from their packaging. Remove the actuator rod by turning the rod counterclockwise until it can be removed, and set the rods aside. Insert the actuator into the attachment point on the top of the print unit. Ensure that the motor is facing inside toward the print unit. Reinsert the pin and locking clip to secure the bottom of the actuator. Repeat these steps for each of the 3 actuators. Remove the wraps from the actuator cables. Plug each actuator power and control cable into the corresponding connectors on the circuit board. The ends of the cables are labeled and correspond to the labels on the circuit board. Route the cables into the slots as shown. With the help of an assistant lifting the print unit, insert each of the actuator rods into the holes on the support assembly and into each actuator. Turn the rods clockwise until they're fully threaded into the actuator. Simply put the ring cap on the actuator, then tighten the screw into the actuator rod. Repeat these steps for all 3 actuator rods. Remove the touchscreen assembly from the packaging. With the help of an assistant holding the touchscreen in place, secure the screen to the bracket using the 4 supplied screws. Route the 2 touchscreen cables through the flexible cable protector conduit. Plug the touchscreen cables into the corresponding connectors on the circuit board as shown. When installing the touchscreen connection, notice that the red cable in the connector must align with the white triangle on the circuit board. Please note, to avoid damaging your T3-OPX, the actuator harness routing is critical and should follow the outlined path. Take a close look at the white circles. The actuator harness should never cross over other non-shielded harnesses or exposed PCBs. Reinstall the print unit top cover, ensuring that each of the actuator and touchscreen cables are routed through the side channels. Secure the cover with the screws that you removed earlier. Now we can plug in and power on the T3-OPX. And that's it. Now you know how to unpack and assemble the T3-OPX. For additional tech support tutorials, please visit our online playlist. Contact tech support if you have any questions, or visit us online at astronovaproductid.com.